how about this, right? So yesterday, I got off of work by 6 o'clock yesterday, right? And so all y'all, I'm talking to y'all too. Y'all need to hear this. I'm goddamn mad. I'm still mad. So get off at 6. I come home. I knock out the fix. Bam, get it recorded. Bam, ready to go. So I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I'm finna go get me a fish hamburger sandwich. Like, let me go ahead and get me a fish hamburger sandwich. All right. So what's the best place to get me a good fish hamburger sandwich? Whataburger is the closest. And I got like a $7, $8 minimum limit right about now. Because I don't really want to spend more than $8, or really, I don't want to go to my $10 limit because I'm being real cheap. I don't care what nobody think, I'm being cheap. So $7, $8 limit. Whataburger's in my $7, $8 limit. Whataburger like 5 minutes away. And, you know, I like the water catch meal. That's my thing, right? You been to Whataburger before, Pat?
I have.
You like that water catch meal?
It's been about 20 years since I've been to Whataburger. I don't
Man.
know what that is.
Man. Hey, I'm a Whataburger OG. But anyway, this ain't about Whataburger, right? But it is. So I ride up the Whataburger after I get gas because I need some gas. But I ride up the Whataburger. And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm bumping Griselda. I'm playing Griselda, Dr. Birds, Tell Virgil right brick on my brick. So I'm doing my thing, pulling to the drive-through, and the chick in the drive-through was like, hold up, give me a minute, and I'm gonna come back. I'm like, man, whatever. I'm whatever. I'm vibing to this Griselda. Tell Virgil right brick on my brick, right? So I place my order. Give me a water catch meal. Give me that strawberry Fanta drink, because that strawberry Fanta drink be busting. I want some spicy ketchup, but on my fish hamburger sandwich, I only want ketchup, lettuce, and tomatoes. So I communicate that with her, and she said back to me, making sure she understands. Cool. So I pull up. I'm the third car in. Black dude, white girls, me. Still bumping my Griselda. Tell Virgil, right brick on my bread, right brick on my bread, right? I'm in it, right? The next that song go off, the next song come on. I'm Griselda, right? I'm acting like I'm in my head. I'm in the video with them, right? So I look up, I glance up, and I thought I saw a French fry flying.
What?
So I'm like, okay. Whatever, brick on my brick. Okay. And so I look up again, and I see the white girl in front of me. She in her car like this. Then I hear screaming, and the white girl like this. So I'm like, are they fighting? So I asked the white girl. I say, I get out my car. Damn, at that time, I get out my car. I'm like, are they fighting? She like, yeah. So I get out my car and I walk up to the window. So when I walk up to the window, I see the dude. It's like 2, 3 dudes. One dude trying to hold one girl. One dude trying to hold the other girl. It's a manager. The manager's there, but the manager like this white dude, and he looked terrified. It's a whole bunch of black people, and it's like these 2 girls trying to get at each other. And so in the front car is a black dude, and I'm like, man, is they in that fighting? Because they at that. By the time I get closer, you know, the slippery when wet sign is thrown. They throw it at the girl, and like she at that time break away. So they go to fighting inside the store. And so dude in the first car like, man, I done gave them my money. I'm in that like, man, I almost got excited, but then I got mad because I thought about how hungry I was. And I'm like, man, I'm goddamn hungry. So they go outside. And they just fighting outside. They all this and all that. And the manager just lost full control of it. So at that time, I become mad as a motherfucker, right? Because I'm like, they done threw the French fries that's supposed to come to me. Then was my French fries that was flying in the air. Why they had Pat? Why they threw my French fries like that?
Rude and disrespectful.
I wanted them French fries. I had them fix my mouth. I had them fix my mouth for my water catch meal. And my spicy ketchup with my French fries. And I was going to put some of that extra spicy ketchup on my fish sandwich, hamburger sandwich, and eat my stuff because I was hungry. I was hungry. And I couldn't get my food because they fighting. So I got room to back out. Before I back out, I tell the dude at the sign, I like, hey bro, they fighting. You might well go ahead and get you some food somewhere else. He like, all right. So he pull out. I got room to back out. I back out and I pull around to the front of the store so I can leave out and go somewhere else. It's a car full of girls in pajamas and bonnets out there in the front of the store, like some white car, like they done pulled up to help fight. So at this time, I get even madder. I'm like, y'all done call people to come up and help y'all fight instead of cooking our food? Oh, hell no. Nah. I'm real mad now. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I'm like hungry. Like, I ain't that big, but my stomach touching my back. I got the white mouth, all that, because I'm hungry. So, man, and then I end up having to come home and eat some damn baked beans. I had my mouth fixed for that food, and I couldn't eat my food because them goddamn girls want to be fighting the goddamn Whataburger, throwing my French fries that I was
your French fries.
Moral of the story: don't go to Whataburger.
Well, maybe they was throwing your French fries to see if you would catch your what a catch meal, and then it would have been like, what a catch, great meal. Dad joke.
I want to be mad. Forget your joke, but it was your laugh. Your laugh.
Dad
Forget
joke.
you, man. Forget you. And forget them girls for throwing my French fries.
That's right.
Then